Welcome back to another training session on the Vent system. In this video, I want to discuss an amendment that has been made when it comes to the printing of receipts for your customers. I am on the page where the customer now wants to make a payment. This should be familiar to you. So let's say the customer says, I want to pay the full amount here with my card. Then you just click on card. Now, this is the page that is very, very important to take note of. Please do not click on complete sale before you have printed the receipt for that customer. The first thing you need to do when you are on this page, check to make sure that you see that this customer is from NLA in this example. Otherwise, there would have been Wisani, because you need to print in this example an NLA receipt for this customer. You need to click on other. And here you will see there's a whole list of different receipts for both NLA and Wisani that are listed here. You need to determine what type of receipt the customer wants. Now, normally a customer would want the PosiFlex receipt that's normally printed from your small printer. So if the customer says, no, PosiFlex is fine, or I want my normal slip, then you can go to the NLA. Remember, it's an NLA customer, PosiFlex receipt printer. If the customer says, no, but I want an invoice, then you would click on the NLA invoice and it will print the invoice for that customer. Okay, but let's say the customer says, no, a normal receipt is fine. Then you click on NLA PosiFlex receipt printer. It opens up the receipt and you will see it now has the NLA logo on it. You then print this receipt and you hand it to the customer. I'm not going to print because I'm not linked to a printer. Now, you're still not going to click on complete sale yet. The reason being that receipt also needs to be emailed to you. You need to select the exact same receipt that you've selected here also in this list, because otherwise you can see this is an NLA member. It shows here that it's going to print a Wisani PosiFlex. You need to correct this and say, no, it should be an NLA PosiFlex. Otherwise, it's going to send a Wisani receipt to you. Once you have now selected that as well, the correct receipt that should be emailed to you, then only can you click on complete sale. And this brings you back to the page where you can now continue to sell to another customer. Before I end off, I just want to also make you aware that if the customer comes back after a week or so and says, you know what, but I actually need a tax invoice on that sale that you did the receipt for me, that's a normal PosiFlex receipt. Don't worry. What you then do is you just go and find the customer. So you go to the customers tab here, and then you would go and look for that specific customer. So in this instance, let's say it was Johannes, and it was Johannes Maluleka. Immediately it opens up his information here. You then click on view sales. And then you find the sale on the date that you did the sale for that customer. In this instance, there's only one sale that has been made. There could have been a whole list, but make sure you find the correct date. Then you click on that little arrow there as well. And here is the sale that you can confirm with the customer. This is the sale that he wants the invoice for. Then what you need to do is just go to print receipt. And again, it will open up the whole list of receipts. Remember, you need to check to see this is an NLA customer, so the customer needs an NLA receipt, and he said that he wants an NLA invoice. So then you click on the invoice, and it will open up that specific invoice with the NLA logo on it, and then you just print it and you hand it over to the customer. That concludes the printing of the various receipts in this video. Thank you.